Beauty and the Beast. Once upon a time, there was a merchant who had three daughters. The two eldest daughters were very arrogant and were interested only in their clothes and jewelry. The youngest sister was gentle and kind, and also very beautiful. That's why people called her Beauty. Every day, Beauty prepared meals and did housework, whilst her sisters enjoyed themselves. One day, the merchant should go to town on business. He asked his three daughters what which would like as a present. The eldest daughters asked their father to bring them new beautiful clothes. Beauty just wanted a rose. On his journey home, a terrible storm blew up, and the merchant's horse could hardly walk. Riding through the forest, he suddenly saw a bright light shining. Moving closer, he discovered a magnificent palace. Inside the palace gates, the merchant found a beautiful garden full of rose bushes. It was very strange, but the palace was empty. The loving father suddenly remembered Beauty's request and picked a rose for her. At that very moment, he heard a terrible noise. A huge beast appeared and demanded to bring him the merchant's youngest daughter, or he would die. When the merchant arrived home, he told his daughters about his terrible adventure. Without any hesitation, his youngest daughter asked her father permission to go to this palace. The father cried out in protest, but Beauty didn't want to listen to him. So the following day, she rode straight to the beast's palace. Once again, the palace seemed deserted. Beauty entered and looked around. There were a lot of wonderful halls with some magnificent furniture. At midday, she found a tasty meal laid out on the table. Lovely music delighted her throughout the meal. Beauty wondered when the beast finally would appear. Suddenly, a terrible noise made her tremble. The beast was coming. First, Beauty was very afraid of the ugly monster, but he was very kind to her. The beast treated the nice girl like a princess. One day, she found that she was no longer afraid of him. But when the beast asked her if she would marry him, she answered at once, no. Very often the beast could see how sad Beauty was. She missed her home, sisters, and of course her beloved father. He wanted to make Beauty very happy and let her go home for some days. The beast asked her to promise to return not later than 8 days, or he would die of a broken heart. Everyone was surprised to see Beauty. She liked being at home and forgot her promise to the beast. Beauty returned to the palace on the 9th day. She searched for the beast for a long time before finding him in the garden. Lying beside a stream, he looked as though he was dead. She splashed some water on his face, and the beast opened his eyes. "Do not die! I want to marry you, cried Beauty. At these words, something magical happened, and the Beast turned into a handsome prince. Many years ago, an evil witch turned him into a monster. Only the love of a girl could break this terrible curse and return him to his real self.